I bike LA for my health. I bike LA to be connected to my community. And I bike LA because it makes me happy. So what am I excited about for today's event? I mean, look at this. We got all these bikes valeted, over 100, maybe 150 bikes. It's awesome. There's a lot of bike joy that we're going to be celebrating together. I'm excited to honor some of these people who've been doing such great work, like the Sunset for All community. I'm excited to celebrate Laura Friedman. She's awesome. And then also Tafarai Bayne, who's a dear friend.
I support BikeLA because I think it's so important to bring people together who also support and want to have another option to get around safely for themselves and for their families. And it's just it's so great to meet other people who also have those shared values.
I support BikeLA because I can't help myself. This is part of my mission to make a better world, and I think that BikeLA is at the center of this here in Los Angeles with our community partners. I feel drawn to this work because I want to leave a better city or a better world when I depart.
Thank you all for being here. We could not do this without you.
Some of y'all know that my mom had a stroke on Monday this week, and I went rushing up there to be a son and to be a human, and I'm good. And it reminded me of why this community is so important. And so what I'd like to do, if you wouldn't mind humoring me, is I'm gonna do a little video message where I say, "Get well soon, Oma." Get well soon, Oma.
One more time. Ready? Get well soon, Oma.
Nikki Rahman, CD 4-inch, is going to be introducing our first for this year.
And I just want to lift up both Eli and BikeLA and Cynthia for creating a space in the bicycle community that welcomes people who are like me, that welcomes people who are scared to ride. And this space is still one that opens its arms to them. I am here because I get to introduce our awardee this year, Laura Friedman.
Now more than ever, it's so important that we develop a sense of community, and we do that best when we're interacting with our fellow humans. We understand our city more when we're at ground level, at human scale, and that is really best done through biking, walking, and public transportation.
I support BikeLA because it is definitely the coalition of all the bicyclists in Los Angeles. It's the place where we come to be together as different kinds of cyclists, whether you're recreational, you're a commuter, you're an activist. BikeLA has the power to bring people together and really look at what we're all commonly interested in and how we can do this to change the city to be a lot more bike-friendly, bike-centered, and human-friendly.
I support BikeLA because as an organization that does advocacy around bicycle issues and pedestrian and other kind of mobility issues, it ensures that we have safe spaces to ride our bike. And that's kind of the most critical issue about it right now, is the streets aren't the safest to ride bikes. And so advocates like BikeLA are helping to make that happen and make the streets safer for that activity, which is really important.
Thank you, Tafarai Bayne, and we offer you this award.
If you've ever been in a conversation with Eli or his team, one thing you know is they really know how to listen. At some point when I was a teenager, I decided that I loved the city I grew up in, but I had to find ways to make it a better place. For everyone, but especially for people like me. Because one thing I knew even as a child, different people get a different LA depending on what you look like and what your income is.
Why do I bike LA? Well, other than thinking Eli is just a great person, and I love the way that he is moving BikeLA to focus on the equity-based needs of education, so that it's not just about telling someone to get on a bike, but also to be able to talk about how can we improve the communities so that you can walk outside your door and bike, and then also kind of where BikeLA is there for resources for education around safety, and also in terms of just being able to volunteer and have fun, and that's the joy.
If we can get a round of applause for the people that literally save lives and are doing the work each and every day, the community of Sunset for All. Round of applause.
I bike LA because I have 2 kids and I want them to have a livable planet. And I want people in the community to have the option to walk safely to school, or to bike safely, or to hop on transit if it's an efficient, safe choice, or to get in their cars when that's the most efficient, safe choice. But I think that we should have the entire menu of options. I support BikeLA because I think that they are the most incredibly effective advocates of creating coalitions in Los Angeles that can get real change implemented.
But we would not have gotten anywhere without BikeLA being the wind beneath our wings, because we did not know how to do anything. And so I think the most incredible thing about this QR code organization is that we have all of this energy to make our streets safer, but we don't know how to do it. And by having the expertise of Eli and his team, they're like this force multiplier that then scales up what we do citywide. And I think that's pretty magical, and they all deserve a round of applause.
Go BikeLA.
Go BikeLA.
Go BikeLA.
Go BikeLA. Go BikeLA.
Go BikeLA.
Go BikeLA.
Go BikeLA.
Go BikeLA.
Whose streets?
Our streets!
Whose streets?
Our streets!